Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. In today's showcase, which I haven't been doing showcases for a while, so if you've been watching them there is a gap. This is an FSX conversion aircraft that has been updated to run with Sim Update 5, which ruined most aircraft and they needed a little bit of TLC. Now this obviously, as you can see, is the DH-89, so de Havilland DH-89A, also known as Dragon Rapide or Rapide. So there are, I think it was 15 liveries for this. Look at the passengers in that. That looks awesome. Well done. Alright. Oh, let's not get the nose over. Now we are, I'm on live weather, so we have the lights on. What we might do is we might actually pop it a little brighter, but let's have a look outside first. Oh, it's got a nice sound to that. I might have to even turn down my sound. There we go. So you know what, I think we'll make it a little bit light on the day. I've let the day get away here. What is it? No, it's actually giving me early morning. I'm not sure what happened there. Alright, so the particular aircraft, bi-wing 1930s, initially made by British Aircraft Company de Havilland, accommodating 6 to 8 passengers. So I'm just looking at the wiki that's here, and other information that I had on this was first flight 1934, primary use Royal Air Force. Though I did note, me being from Australia, this was actually used in Australia in the 1930s as well. Also Argentina, Brazil, a lot of the colonies, Canada, Dutch East Indies, Egypt, Finland, Iceland, India, Indonesia. This actually went around quite a fair way. Kenya, Lebanon, Netherlands, New Zealand, Palestine, and look, the list keeps going on, and lots of places used it, both for military and for civil. And I think there was 724 of these built or the likes. So 727. It actually got a decent run. Now, light being on the front there, I'm guessing that's a light because I don't think it's a silver market. Doesn't come over with an FSX conversion, so when you turn your lights on, you can attach them to the landing gear, which, being on a tricycle, we're going to get one on the back as well. But look, sometimes that's just what you got to do. Inside, obviously none of these are going to be clickable because we can't have those anymore these days, but look, the gauges actually look pretty good for an FSX aircraft. The writing not so much. Starter warning, some of these are a little bit low resolution, but the gauges are quite happy with that. So flight stick will be movable. I'm sure the gauges get going. When we use our flaps, a little indicator will go down. 2 levels of flap, up or down. So flaps are these little things underneath. To be honest, I think you really only need those. Oh wow, there's even one in the middle, is it? You really only need them when, oh no, yeah, on the other side of the landing gear. When you're coming in for a landing, not necessarily for a takeoff. But we'll give it a try. What we'll do is we'll take off and fly around the harbour, maybe over Sydney here. Helps to take off the brakes, and I like that little propeller that kind of indicates the speed, I'm guessing. And we should be able to get these tail up. There we go, we've got the torque steer. Thank you. Nice little pop sound engine to it. Quite happy with it. Inside you can see my slide slip indicator trying to I bounce there. That's a nice little aircraft. Don't expect to go very fast. Oh, we use 1% of fuel on that. Taxi out. Very nice. So views inside. I can just see, you know what? Let's see if we can get that trim right, thank you. Use the mouse to view. There we go. Now you can just see the engines. You'd have to lean over. Oh yeah, there's my volts and my, what is that? Amps. Alright, I don't know if that's static or... Oh, we are going down. Might want to put my hands back on the flight controls here, thank you. Right, so the gauges seem to be working. My level indicator is definitely working. Climbing descent, obviously. Let's see if we can get ourselves neutral trim. There we go, and up a bit. Right, being that it is so slow, I don't think I'm going to make my way all the way around Sydney there. What we'll do is we'll make our way back and land on the runway that we took off. Yeah, 100 knots is probably going to be your maximum speed on this. So don't plan on a very long distance to be travelled at any speed. Oh, don't know what I'm looking at there. I'm trying to look over. Now, what I did notice, this guy's got his foot over the green line. Hello mate, hello passengers. So, oh there you go, you can actually look back at... Is that guy wearing a necklace? No, I think it's just a V-neck jumper. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 passengers. So we've got a full load today. Not sure that guy's meant to put his foot over the orange line, but I guess when you're trying to fit, aren't you? I'm just mucking around. Right, engine speed must not exceed 2400 RPM. Where's my RPM? Where's my RPM? Oh, look at the compass down there. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, I don't know what happened there. Can't see 2100 RPM there. I can see that. Right, so it flew quite level there, but I am 2 degrees or 0.2 degrees trim to up, just to hold it nice and level. So if I adjust that back to 0, yeah, I'm going to go down a little there. We do need to slow down because we want to bring it in around here. This is where we will use those flaps. I'm sure they'll be almost like an air brake as well. But for an FSX aircraft, like a lot of the ones that I've shown off now, they do come over really well on Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. Like that, it really shows them off. Kind of puts, well, it's been quite a few years, well 15 years now, FSX to shame, even with all its updates. But I'm kind of liking this. This is a bit of fun. Whoop, it's not quite as manoeuvrable as I thought there. Let's try those flaps. And we need to actually slow this down. Luckily we've got a fairly decent long runway here. Slides in quite well. Remember to land on those front wheels and not the tail. Alright. And we put them up and then it goes down. Oh yes it does. Whoop, we've got the wobbles there. I was reaching over to turn those flap and it mucked it up. Alright, not bad. So the de Havilland Dragon Rapide DH-89 and is an FSX aircraft. Can actually turn those lights off. So you will need to convert it. Link will be in the description of this video. If you've made it this far, look, like the video, put a comment down below. It does help the channel, and subscribe if you want to see other awesome aircraft and or other videos from Flight Sim, and or even any other games that I'm going to be doing. Cheers and thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye.